I'm Richie. I'm from Ireland, Cork, and I'm in Ibiza, representing Ireland in the Triathlon World Championships. One night I was out with some classmates in a pub and everyone was absolutely fluted drunk, and I was looking at them and I was like, I'm pretty sure, and this was what I wanted my whole life, to be surrounded by friends and people who liked me, and I looked at it all and this was like, I think this is the most bored I've ever been in my entire life. And I decided I was going to leave, so I got up and I left really early, and I woke up the next day and I started going for a run. I hadn't really run before, and ended up running for 42.2 kilometers, a whole marathon around my city. And I got home and I was like, if I can do that, I'm pretty sure I can do anything I want with my life. That was like a 12-week program to try and connect with yourself, and called The Artist's Way, and you have to take yourself out once a week on these dates, you know. And I was going to like museums and stuff, and it was the most boring, horrible, uncomfortable places I could be, and I was like, oh geez, I cannot stand my own company. And one day I had to go out with myself for 8 hours. That was the task. So I decided I was going to go to the beach, and I was going to pick up litter, and I was going to walk the beach, and I was going to skim some stones, you know. And I got to the beach and I was going to mint it, and I walked the beach and I picked up the stones and I started skimming them in the water, and I was just like, I mean, if you told anybody that was your day, they'd think it was the most beautiful day on earth. And I had the stones in my hands, and I was like, fuck you, you fucking stone, get the hell out of them. I couldn't handle it, like. And I got back to my car and I was like, this can't be my life, you know. This can't be how I tolerate myself. This cannot be how I am in my own company. It can't be this uncomfortable. I couldn't swim at the time, and it was the middle of December, but I said, fuck it, I'll do it anyway. So I stripped off, ran into the first wave and just dived in, and I don't think I've ever been as elated in my entire life. It was like this complete wash of freedom came over me, where I realised that like I was fine, you know, that I could do hard, uncomfortable, fun, bizarre things just by myself without having to prove it to anybody. I got out of the water after about 3-4 minutes, and I started jumping for joy, totally naked on the beach. It was quite an experience. And then from there I went off and I started looking more into myself. I did the Vipassana. It's a 10-day silent retreat.
It was 1 year ago when you started with all of this.
1 year ago since I learned how to swim and did my first run and bought my first bike.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool, no?
Yeah, it's cool. Congrats.
Thank you. A bit of a journey.